All right, and we are back. That's right. It is Whining About Love. Toya T, your boy Big Keys, and
I'm Toya T.
And I'm Big Keys, and we are whining about love.
Wine Island About Love. Huh? Is that what it is? You did the remix.
What did I say?
You said, I don't know.
Whining out about love?
I don't know. This is like the second Long Island. So.
Oh, so that made me forget what the name of the show is? Is it?
Oh no, it's Whining About Love.
Okay, I thought I said.
And we're happy that you're
something.
here. We're so thankful that you subscribed.
Very happy that
you're
here.
Absolutely.
Very thankful that you subscribed.
So Mother's Day is coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to give this ode to mothers and a shout out to all the mothers out there because oh my gosh, your job never ceases ever, ever. Like you have no days off. You have to think about what somebody is going to eat every single day.
That's a tough feat, you know.
Are you serious?
I know. I take care of my son, so I have a very good respect for women that have to deal with kids on a day-to-day basis because sometimes after you eat, you forget that somebody else got to eat. You got to wake up like, damn.
You don't forget. See, that's a mother. A mother is going to make sure that you eat first. That's what that is.
Daddy like, listen, if you're hungry right now, you better eat while I'm eating. Because if
See,
not,
and that's the difference between mothers and fathers. And here's the whole thing, though. Mama need love too.
Okay.
So we need to talk about mamas need love too. And a lot of times with women, we have to be so strong, right? We have to be all of these different things all of the time, right? So in a relationship with women, my question to you, your perspective, is it, because I have a lot of career-minded ladies, they got that paper, they getting it day in, day out, holding it down. Is it too strong of a woman or is it too weak of a man?
See, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Traditionally, of course, you know, the man is supposed to be the breadwinner, you know what I'm saying? We are the hunter-gatherers, you know what I'm saying? The women are the nurturers, you know what I'm saying?
This is Game of Thrones?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So traditionally, I get it, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be quite honest with you right now. If my woman was making more money than me, let's say I was making $50,000 and she was making $200,000, guess what? We make $250,000 together, okay? You know what I'm saying? We add us up together, we make $250,000. That's no different if we playing cards. Let's say we're a team, right? And she got all of the spades and I happen to have no spades. If she get all of the books, we won the game.
Right, and I get that though. I get that. I get that mentality. But a lot of times there's men that are intimidated by the strength of a woman.
Okay, we're more intimidated by the leverage that some women try to use when
so
they
what
know.
Do you mean, leverage?
Okay, when they know they're the breadwinner, you know what I'm saying, and they want to make you have to come ask for something.
Make
like, come
you
on now.
ask for something?
Yeah, I'm serious. Like, listen.
Hold on, what you mean? Make you ask for what?
Cause you,
Are you a grown ass man? What you gotta make you ask for something?
So that's right. So we should have a joint account that we should both be able to go and I should have to come to you and say, hey, is it okay if I buy this or not? I don't want to have to do that.
Hold on, okay, because my dad, he told me that I should have, we should have ours. And you should have yours.
Right.
Okay? Because that's just a business move, right?
Right, nothing wrong with
However, if you have a joint account, wouldn't it be mutual decisions?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, you said ask. Go ask.
If she's making more, then, you know, most of the time the person that make more pay attention a little bit more to what's going on. So, you know, I don't want them all looking at it like, well, geez, you went here 3 times this week. This is our account, ain't it?
Yeah.
If I decide I want to go to Applebee's every time,
here you go.
I should be able to do that.
What?
Why do I keep saying
Applebee's?
I don't know. But
do you know how many times we had to edit out Applebee's? The last episode? How many times was it?
About five times.
In like 3 minutes.
Well, you said it one of the 5 times because
I just said it just now.
Okay, well, that was probably 3 bleeps right now. But if I decide I want to go out to eat on our joint account every time at lunch, then I should be able to
every
do that.
time at lunch? See, that's why you gonna be messed up.
Well,
use your own money to go out if you're going to eat by yourself.
Okay. That's fair enough, you know. If it's in my account, if I got it to use in my account, then I will. But
so you mean that's if you got this?
If I so happen to left that card at home and I got the joint account card in my hand,
that's different. But you said every day. You said every day. If I go to lunch every day,
I mean,
and use the joint account.
If I make $50,000 and you make $200,000, that means you make pretty much about 3 to 4 times more than me. So, come on, give a little. Hey,
but you're the man. See, here's the thing. How do you justify saying, you know, I'm the man, right? I'm the man. I'm this.
Okay.
You know, I'm the strong. I'm this guy.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I am the one who has to perform every single night, okay? I'm the one that has to lay down the pin night every single night.
Who?
The pipe, the pin night. Can you put that up there? If we can put a description right here, pin night.
$1.
And then put a description of what the pin night is. That is when you lay it down in the bedroom. So therefore, that takes a lot of work, especially for women. No, seriously.
What do you mean, especially for women?
To satisfy you ladies sometimes, guys have to put in extra, and then we've given our best. We've tried our hardest for the night. Guess what y'all do?
If I'm making $200,000 more,
right?
Okay, go to work.
You're right.
You put a hard hat on.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead and clock in. Go ahead and punch in like the old school. And put the pin night down or whatever you call it.
And that is exactly what I'm trying to say. Since you do make more than me, I'm going to have to get up and go a second or third round to make sure that I continue to live comfortably.
Yeah, you up.
Don't be stupid, fellas. Know your role.
There's clearly a give and take. If
you're making more, you're going to have to put it down more. I'm going to have Viagra on deck. You ready to go? I'm going to have Viagra on deck.
Well, she'll be able to pay for it.
You're damn right. Because we got good insurance.
Good insurance, you got private insurance, you got all of that.
There it is.
You don't even care about the Affordable Care because you don't care about about what you afford.
I'm taking care of things, you hear me? I done earned my right to be the non-breadwinner.
The non-breadwinner?
Yeah. I'm the pipe layer, she's the breadwinner. How about that? Come on, you got to cheers to that now. It's a team. All right, so I have a question for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a mama's boy. Like, I love my mom to death. I was always one of those kids that just was always in grown folk. You know, your mama be in the room with her friends.
Grown folks business.
And you come sitting there. I'll be come sit on her lap with her. It's like, boy, get on out of here. You know, get out of grown folks business.
You just want to sit and listen.
Cause I love my mama. I'm just a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't breastfed at all. I wasn't breastfed at all. But I'm just a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? So I always loved being around my mama, and I was always able to see her strength through, you know what I'm saying, divorce and, you know, being a single parent. And I'm just curious, like, where do women pull that strength from? You know, I said that shit, strength. Producer, if you can put another description right here, strength.
Strength.
That's a little stronger than strength. Yeah, that's strength with an F.
Where we get our strength from?
Strength from. That's when you're digging down even deeper than strength. Strength. Where's that come from?
You know, I think our strength comes from our upbringing. Mm-hmm. No, I'm seriously, because as for me, I've had a pattern, I've had an example of strength. Right. No matter what, whether they're, you know, my mom was married, of course, for decades and decades and decades, and I don't know how whew, that right there is just, that's an accomplishment in yourself, because if you can be with somebody for almost 50 years, that's a long time. Because 50 minutes is a long time.
You're damn right.
So 50 years?
We can cheat on each other twice in 50 years. If we ain't been together in 50 years, yes, at the 25-year mark, we can go get some outside booty. I'm just serious. We done spent 25 years together. You better go and get you something real quick.
How about you dare not?
What?
After the second 50, no.
Yes, at 25 years. We've been together for actually 25 years. You know what, baby? Tonight's the night. No rules tonight. If you want to hump Clarence the mailman, you better hump. You got to, just like the purge, you got 24 hours to kill the urge. We call it the urge. Instead of the purge, we call it the urge. For 24 hours, you better find it like you can. If you can't find no booty in 24 hours, then damn it, you got to wait until the next 25 years to get you some.
So 25 years? So 24 hours equals 25 years.
The urge, a new movie.
I almost feel like that has some legitimacy, like, for real. Like, I can't even lie. Like, that's a long time to be with one person. And if you were committed, there's some rules to that. So if you were committed all of that time,
I ain't cheat one time in that. I've been waiting on my 25 years.
Yeah, you can get that 24 hours.
You know what today is? Like, what is it, Clarence? 25 years. I'll see you tomorrow.
Because you know what? You will be that old ass in the club, looking like
that
so
one
anxious.
day.
Nobody gonna want to talk to your old ass after that long.
I got $1,000.
Oh, you ready to spend some
I'm
change?
getting straight to the chase. Huh? I ain't saying nothing. I got $1,000. Come on, I ain't even gonna last 10 minutes in there. You hear me? Here go $1,000 for the 90 seconds of love I got for you, and I'm about to go back home to Teresa. Because after 25 years, you ain't no good in the bedroom.
Teresa that much money as well. Daggone it.
It's my day to do what the hell I want to do. I've been saving up for this shit.
Put your $50,000 to her $200,000.
You damn right, I done saved $1,000 of my
See, that's what's shady. You don't go save your money for something like that.
Now that won't come out the joint account.
That's what come out the joint account?
It won't. That will come out of my own separate account, okay?
You packing your lunches in for 2 years on that one.
My hooker fund ain't got nothing to do with you, okay? I put $100 in here a week for 10 weeks.
You're about to spit this out. That's why women have to be so strong. Look at what we have to deal with
What?
in the context of a relationship, with kids, with your job. You have to wear so many hats every single day. And the thing is that what makes you strong is because you put yourself last on the totem pole.
You're right.
You have to be able to hold so many other people up. You can't afford to be able to just falter like that.
You're right.
And that's why you have to have a strong supporting cast, because just like you're lifting other people up, you need somebody to lift you up.
You're right.
So that's exactly why we're so strong, is because we have to be. We absolutely have to be. And when you're pushed to a limit of your strength, that's when all the telltales come out. Like you are going to know if you really can cut it or not. Because when bills is due and kids need this, nothing ever stops. So kudos to you ladies who are doing it with someone,
right,
or by yourself. Because
if you're doing it with someone, you're a lucky sister right there.
You're
if
blessed.
you're doing it with somebody else,
You're
you are
blessed.
lucky.
You're
Because a lot
blessed.
of women are doing it on their own, and
Yep,
that is
absolutely.
tough as hell.
And the thing is that it depends on that what on your own. I mean, is though, because sometimes people are with someone and not necessarily supported. They just with someone. So that right there, if you're with someone and you all have an understanding and you have the partnership of a business relationship, because a relationship is business.
It is. Really,
It is absolutely
really is.
business. Because when it comes down to something being due or something being asked to,
dude. Oh, dude.
you're gonna see some true colors come out in the personalities.
Oh,
Because
you're
that
right.
means somebody has to sacrifice.
Something. So, ladies, your hair gonna have to be napped before another
What?
couple of
No,
weeks.
we
all
ain't
right?
talking about sacrificing
I'm
our
just
hair.
saying, your hair
That's the
is
part of the
can't be
men.
down for.
No, that's the part of the men.
What's that called? That feel gonna have to wait until
The
next week.
acrylics, I mean,
I'm just saying,
yeah.
it is what it is.
Here's the thing though, if you are looking to be that man, that macho, this and that, or what have you, everybody's roles within a relationship changes at some point in time.
Right.
It waxes and wanes no matter what.
Right.
So you have to be ready to be a man, and that means not just you have to support emotionally, financially, in every single way, even if you don't make as much. And she may make less as you. That doesn't mean that she's beneath you.
You're right. And she may make more than you, but don't spend her money right. So you always end up with more money than her somehow anyway, and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to make all the damn money.
I mean, it's
But her
right.
credit good, so you got to deal with it, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she got 850. You hear me? There's some shit you just gonna have to deal with. I'm just saying. But I would like to say that to all the mothers out there that are grinding, or taking care of business, you are taking care of shit. Whether you got a baby daddy or a father in your life, if you are out here grinding, doing your thing, continue to do it. Your kids will remember that. Your kids will see it. Your kids will love you. My mama did it with 3 kids, and there's a lot of moms out there that's doing it with 3, 5, 6,
Yeah.
5, 2, 1. It don't matter.
And then
know
too,
what
you
I'm
have to face it, okay, moms? A lot of kids don't appreciate you until they're about our age.
saying? Yeah, so they can remember back
So-
like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Mom was telling the truth back in the day.
Right. So right now, when you're in the thick of it, and it's the day in and day out, of course, people are very needy. But the greater good of it is that you are raising greatness,
Right.
and that absolutely is the fulfillment of everything. That's what makes it worth it. So, kudos to you, mama.
And y'all be whooping ass too. You know, mamas are some of the best whoopers inside when it comes to parenting. Because fathers, fathers don't like to whip because we already know we strong. But moms know that they can actually swing they fucking hardest and knock a bone loose in your ass,
Yeah.
and then come
Yeah.
hug you and it heals somehow.
I think my
by
dad-
the time you got to go back into your room.
He only gave me one whipping, and I cried like it was just like, the most devastating thing. Now my mom, we call her the goon for Jesus. I call her the goon for Jesus because she would throw a Bible at you. She would throw
some holy at you. Yeah, a little
she
holy
threw
water
a phone
on you,
book
alcohol.
at me. Anything that she could see, she would, because they're gonna get your attention
Right.
really fast. So I just want to say thank you, Mama, for all of your love and discipline. Even though she calls me a grown teenager at this age.
That's right. And I want to say thank you, Mama, for that one time you snatched my arm out of place, let it sit there and be broke for a minute, and then slapped it back into place and said, "Go on back to your room and continue to play." I appreciate you for that hard love that you put on us But yeah, man, that's what it's all about, man. Moms are the shit.
Moms are dope. Moms are giving. Moms sacrifice. Moms get tired. They get tired. Moms don't want to think about what you got to eat every single day.
You're right.
But guess what they do? Because they love you. And that's that stuff that's without conditions. They love you no matter how much of a fool you act. They love you and how much you even have an attitude yourself for whatever reason that has nothing to do with them. They love you.
And last but not least, pregnant is a lot wetter than regular. That's just a fact. I don't know if it's the embryonic fluid that's going through, but it is so much more.
Your mama gonna be looking at you talking about.
Producer's gonna put a lot of splash noises in those bad words right there, but I just thought I'd point that out, man. Moms, you are the shit. Subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish you could, this time, I think appropriately. Please, producer. I'm gonna ask for another wish here, producer. If you could find some type of waterfall to like fall in the middle between us. Because this episode is being brought to you by Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying? Enchanted Waters. It is being brought to you by KY Jelly. No, okay. All right, I'm just joking. Am I doing too much? Hello? Is this thing on? Subscribe, man. Whine about love. I'm sorry. We grown. We grown.
Shit. All right, so comment. I love your comments. You know I'll be in them comments and everything like that. So we are happy that you're here. We're happy that you're growing with us because this is a growth. It's a growth.
It is.
And we need to hear from you. So if you have any questions that you want us to, answer, because today's question was actually given and taken from Tia. I got her permission. So shout out to you.
Thanks,
Great
Tia.
Question. But if you have suggestions, questions, or what have you, you can hit us up here at Whining About Love or whiningaboutLove@gmail.com. We'll keep your stuff low.
All right,
We ain't gonna tell all your business.
Can I just give a quick question? I just want to know, ladies, do y'all have a name for it? Do y'all call it that wet, Aquafina, waterfalls, splish splash, Fuji? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe you'll have a name for it, but I think if
Can
it's
you
good,
guys tell us your little name
good.
for it down there? Can you do that? I mean, I ain't trying to be nasty or nothing. I'm just curious.
I'm just saying if it's good, then it's just good.
Oh, well.
So
We'll just say it's good then. Shit.